It's Wednesday, July 25th, and you're listening to the ZEN Daily News Podcast.
I'd like to have a triple chocolate cheesecake with some ice cream and coffee black, please.
You're listening to the ZEN Daily News Podcast, lighthearted, fun news headlines Monday through Friday, because we're not like the normal news, we're Zen.
Zany. Eccentric.
Noteworthy.
News. Okay? In Japanese katakana, this word is pronounced noose.
Now, today's top headlines.
The words at the very top of the front page in big letters.
Today in Zany News, you're not going to believe this story. Two gentlemen robbed a pet store and stole what looks to be a 50-gallon fish tank. And they escaped on a motorcycle. Someone got a really clear picture of them. It's pretty hilarious. It looks like exactly what you would imagine, and you can see the picture on our Twitter feed at ZEN Daily News. Surprisingly, looking at the mugshots, only one of these gentlemen has a visible borderline neck tattoo. You would think at least one of these guys would have a full-on face tattoo, but we have only one neck tattoo. And amazingly, they're 52 and 46 years old, and they look like they probably do meth. The hilarious thing about this story is the cop found the guys in someone's backyard, and he said he found a nervous looking man who was pruning a tree with his bare hands behind a home. So this dude ditched his bike. Apparently one guy ran off with the fish aquarium, the gigantic fish aquarium that you have to carry in two arms. And you're probably going to lose your balance and fall over. This thing's fucking huge. And the other guy goes in a backyard and pretends like he lives there. And then he's just pruning a tree with his bare hands in the middle of the day. Turns out all along, these two gentlemen weren't intending to rob the pet store. They were just tripping on acid. I mean, who hasn't taken a hit of LSD and stolen a fish tank from a pet store before? Am I right? What gave it away was one of the accused pet store thieves was quoted as saying, "Time travel is real. The ability to transcend time and space is within us all." In eccentric news, an Ethiopian prophet was arrested in his hometown after he jumped on top of a corpse that had been exhumed from the ground after being buried for several days in an attempt to resurrect the person. He jumped on top of the corpse and over again he's yelling something in a foreign language, which apparently translates to "Bele, wake up! Bele, wake up! Bele, wake up!" Which apparently Belay is the gentleman that is no longer alive. So the prophet first screams in his face for a little while, then he full-on climbs on top of him, body to body, chest to chest with the corpse, and is screaming in his face. They actually captured it on film as well. There's a video of this happening. We'll post it on our Twitter. Here's a little clip from it.
Banai! Hey, Banai! Banai! Kay Banay! Banay kay makagokta Yesusi kay! Banay kay!
So actually this video is very disturbing, really pushing the boundaries of what we're calling eccentric today. I mean, this dude obviously believes, I guess, or is delusional. I don't know. He calls himself a prophet. And he gave it his damnedest. He sure did try. We'll give him that. Later, when the prophet was asked about the incident, he was quoted as saying, "Oh, I thought they said he was dead asleep." In noteworthy news, the Twittersphere is blowing up because Donald Trump asked for a Coke.
Got served from the New York Times. I told you this was regarding to unseal the divorce papers with Ivana. We're fighting it. Kaslitz is going to
never be able to get that.
Never. Kaslitz doesn't think they'll ever be able. They don't have a.
Give me a Coke, please.
They don't have a legitimate purpose.
So a woman that
they'll ever be able. They don't have a.
Give me a Coke, please.
They don't have a legitimate.
This was Michael Cohen and Trump talking about some other shit, and Michael Cohen apparently had recorded this entire conversation. The part that everyone is most interested in is this. When Donald Trump was asked about the incident, he said, "Oh, I was at my lawyer's office. I thought that was McDonald's." Thanks everyone for joining us for today's episode of ZEN Daily News.
Sweet sugar blow my mind. Sugar high. I'm on a sugar ride. I'm on a sugar sky. Super high. This I can't deny. I'm on a sugar high. Driving through the countryside with a chocolate milkshake. Watching out the fireflies, headed towards the lake. Drive through the summertime, gonna get myself a chocolate pie. Drive through the summertime, sweet sugar blow my mind. I'm on a sugar high, I'm flying on the sky. I'm on a sugar high. I'm on a sugar high, this I can't deny. I'm super duper high. Sugar high. I'm on a sugar ride. I'm on a sugar sky. Super high, this I can't deny. I'm on a sugar high. Sniffing on the white line. Gonna have myself a good time. Sugar goes through my brain. I'm on a sugar high, I'm flying on the sky. I'm on a sugar high. I'm on a sugar high, this I can't deny. I'm super duper high. Drive to the summertime. Gonna get myself a chocolate pie. Drive to the summertime.
It's not the normal type of humour. It's not the normal type of joke. It's not the normal thing that makes you laugh. Okay? So something that's zany is funny but different. It's unusual.
Zany.
Eccentric.
Noteworthy.
News. Okay? In Japanese katakana, this word is pronounced noose.